So the rumor mill is swirling that Battlefield 2042 might go free to play, according to Tom Henderson. The mainstream gaming journalists have picked this up and ran with it, with multiple articles suggesting that there's going to be some sort of free-to-play component coming to Battlefield 2042 to try and bring the player numbers back up to a respectable standard. I'm going to go through it all here. If you guys like the video, leave a like down below and subscribe for everything Battlefield 2042 and beyond related. So according to industry insider Tom Henderson, who apparently can communicate to the community better than the community managers can, EA has been very disappointed with the game's market performance and is considering implementing some form of free-to-play capacity within Battlefield 2042. And since this rumor kind of broke, Tom Henderson has since released a video in which he discusses his talks with industry analysts, lawyers, and, legal consultation on whether or not this could actually be a thing. We do know that on February 1st, there is going to be a financial call with EA and its shareholders, and that's going to be exactly where we find out what's going to be happening with 2042 moving into the future. But Tom Henderson and other industry analysts believe that they're going to be making the Portal portion of 2042 free to play to bring people in to the classic Battlefield experience. To me, the whole thing just screams desperation because their player numbers are dwindling. They have lost 99% of their player numbers just shortly after launch on a game that was supposed to be the shooter to kill and end all shooters for the next few years. The thing about Portal going free to play is Portal, isn't that great. It's not the be-all love letter to the Battlefield fan base that they wanted it to be. It's a few classic maps with more than a handful of classic guns, and that's really it. If they make it free to play today, people will jump in for a bit and then realize that they're not getting XP because they turned XP progression off for people farming it. It's going to take a lot more than just making Portal free to play to bring those player numbers back, but not only bring them back, keep them there. That is the thing that we're all kind of talking about now. How do you, A, bring them back, and how do you, B, keep people playing for the long term like your initial vision was? And the thing is the solution to that is all over the internet. I could harp on it even more so here. The fact that we want a classic scoreboard, we want factions back, we don't want hero specialists in the main all-out warfare mode, we don't want game modes like Rush to be limited time. Rush is a staple to Battlefield. We want a fucking Battlefield game, and all the feedback and everything is available all over the internet. You don't need to follow every single person's ideas, but I think the general sentiment is fix the fucking scoreboards, take the specialists out, make the map design better, make the layouts better, add more cover so you're not just shooting into the fucking wind with open landscapes where snipers can reign supreme, and bring back classes and bring back team play. According to GameSpot, EA is looking at all the options to restore the player numbers. Have you tried just making a better fucking game? When we have to teach you about what we want for a scoreboard over Twitter and you guys are talking about phase 1 implementation of a scoreboard, there's no saving this fucking game. It's over. Making Portal free to play is going to put a band-aid on a much bigger issue. Especially if the content pipeline is staying the same, you can tell DICE is scrambling because even at this point, we haven't seen any sort of roadmap for content. We have no idea what is actually set to come. We know based on rumors that a season is going to start in March, but we don't know really what's going to be in that. We have no fucking clue. We have no idea, and neither does DICE because they haven't come out with any sort of concrete plan for what they're going to do to turn this ship around. Because they're not. Over the weekend, according to Steam charts, the game hit just, and I mean just, over 8,000. And according to Tom Henderson, across all platforms, the game has around 50,000 players playing the game, which sounds like a lot. But when you remember that they sold over 4 million copies of the game, that is over 99% of their player base gone within 2 months. So for me, I really don't see a way back from this, and I really don't think they do either. It's going to be very interesting to hear that financial call on the first, because DICE and EA need to have a plan in place for their shareholders, because they've already fucked us over as consumers, and they're fucking shareholders over as well, and they can't have that. Shareholders are much more important than us peasant wallet carriers. So I think my next Battlefield video is going to be about that financial call, because really right now there is nothing going on outside of rumors and speculation that EA and DICE are basically scrambling. I mean, they killed XP progression and then brought in an official game mode that was like a zombie survival kind of like wave-based thing, and people were just using it to farm. It's like they didn't even test the game mode, and once people pointed it out that it's basically an XP farm, they pulled it from the game. So there's no zombie survival game mode anymore. DICE has no idea what the fuck they're doing, and it's kind of sad, but at the same time, I'm just over here chuckling that $1 billion studio just can't get their shit together. It's kind of crazy. My name is Big Fry. Thank you guys for watching. I'm glad you're following this train wreck alongside with me. Subscribe to my second channel, More Big Fry, for live stream highlights chopped up into nice little bite-sized videos. And make sure you guys check out the live stream. I'm live over on Twitch Monday to Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern. And I'll see you on the next one.